Now we'll discuss about inheritance and interface. Okay, so first this is an interface. Let's say we have an interface. So probably you know what is interface. If you don't know, then first check what is interface. So interface is like a class, but here we just only declare the name of the functions. We'll declare the name of variable, let's say val a or something, which is a type of string, but we don't give any variable value. Let's say here string or some say abc or something, we don't write. Okay, we don't write this thing, we just declare the variables. So this is called an interface. It is similar to a class, but what we can do, we can implement this interface using a class. Let's say we have a class a which is implementing this interface. So for implementation, what we do, user repository, then we have to override this method. Okay, so this is called interface implementation. We have a class which are implementing this interface. So when we implement this interface, we have to override all the methods which are there in this interface. Now we can call this function from a object. Let's say we are creating one object of a class. Okay, then now a dot, if you give, then you can see get user function is coming, right? That means we are calling this function. So this is about interface, already you know. Okay, so we will not write any code other than this. Next we will go for inheritance. Okay, inheritance for class. Okay, so for inheritance, let's say we have a class car. Okay, we have a car class, and this class has a method. Okay, this car class, let's say this car class has a method drive. Okay, fun drive drive, and inside this drive we can write something println driving driving. Okay, now let's say we want to extend this class with a different class. So let's say for example we have a thar class. Okay, thar, this is a car also. So we just want to extend this. So like this we can write, see, this is a thar class, and we are extending this car class using thar. So we have to write like this. But see, here you will find one error. This type is final, so cannot be inherited from. That means since the car, see here by default this class is final in Kotlin. Okay, so you cannot extend it. So for extension you have to write open keyword, open, open. Now see, the error has gone. That means you can extend an open class in Kotlin. Okay, so for extension, if you have to make the class open. Now what will happen, all the objects and all the variables which are there in the car class will come here internally. You don't need to write this function again here, it will come directly. And how can we verify? Just create one object of thar. Okay, let's say thar equal to thar. So we are creating one thar variable. Now see, if we try to call thar dot drive, see, drive function is there. Drive function is there in this thar class. That's why we are able to call. If you try to print, then it will print also. Okay, it will print this driving. See, driving, it is getting printed. That means what? When do we want to when we can call a function of a class? We can call a function if the function is there inside this class. But since, see, from here you can see there is no any drive class, no any drive function, but still we are able to call. How? Because we are extending this class, this car class. That means internally this function is here inside this class. So already I think you know what is what do you mean by this one, inheritance. So we are just talking about inheritance. Okay, no issue. And see, one more thing, if you want to modify this drive method here inside this class, then you can modify also like this. You have to give the same name, but see here you will so here you will be able to see one error. See, drive hides member of super class, super type car. So like that you are able to see one error. This is because we have to write open keyword here. See, here we are modifying the drive function, correct? That's why we have to give open keyword here, and also we have to write override. Okay, override here in the child class, and here open. Okay, now you can change it, driving thar. Now if you call this function, see, driving thar, So in the third class, now what is the function? Drive function. This is the drive function, correct? So now it will print driving third. See, it is printing driving third. Okay, but if you delete it from here, then what it will print? It will print this one. How it is getting printed? Because internally these things are here. Okay, but if you want to modify, then only we have to write open and override. Okay, here we are modifying, right? That's why we are writing this override and open. Okay, so this is inheritance. Okay,